The signal came in at 0300 hours Earth time, scrambled and distorted through the static of deep space. It repeated 3 times before cutting off entirely. A simple message. This is Outpost Epsilon, Mars Quadrant 4. We have hostile contact. Repeat, hostile contact. Unknown origin. Coordinates attached. Require immediate. And then nothing. The line went dead. Earth Command didn't hesitate. Protocol demanded verification, but this was no ordinary signal. Epsilon wasn't just another research station. It was a classified military and science hybrid outpost, monitoring cosmic anomalies and acting as the first line of defense against extraplanetary threats. Silence from a facility like that wasn't just concerning. It was catastrophic. Within the hour, a Black Ops team of 5 was assembled, elite in every way. Each had clearance, so high it was known only by letter designations. Codenamed Sentinel Team, they were Earth's invisible hand, trained to handle the unexplainable and face the unimaginable. Commander Alara Voss led them. Hardened by 2 decades of off-world recon, she was the only survivor of the Titan bio-outbreak. Beside her stood Luca Chun, a cybernetics expert with a dark sense of humor and arms that could tear through steel. Next was Dr. Mira Patel, astrophysicist and xenolinguist, whose mind was as sharp as any blade. Then came Dax O'Connell, demolitions and weapons systems, a brute with a soft spot for Martian whiskey. Last was Aeon, an AI cybernetic hybrid housed in a humanoid frame, rumored to be more alien than human, but loyal to Earth Command, at least for now. They launched under cover of darkness in a stealth cruiser named Silent Requiem, arriving in Martian orbit in under 18 hours. But something felt wrong even before touchdown. The atmosphere readings were off, abnormally silent. No transmissions, no signals, not even background radiation typical of human activity. Outpost Epsilon was located near the base of the Valles Marineris Canyon system, its design hidden beneath the red dust with stealth plating. But when the team arrived, it wasn't stealth they saw, it was absence. The entire outpost was gone. Not destroyed. Not buried. Gone. Voss led the team on foot toward where the outpost had been. The ground was unnaturally smooth. No signs of struggle. No debris. No scorch marks. As if the facility had been surgically removed from existence. Scan for residual heat, Voss ordered. Luca's visor lit up. There's something here, not heat exactly, but energy displacement. Like space folded on itself. I've never seen this before. Mira knelt, brushing the surface with her gloves. This pattern, it's geometric. Fractal. Natural systems don't form this. It's engineered. And not by us. Aeon remained silent, eyes glowing faintly. Then he spoke. I detect a cloaking signature. Alien in origin. They're masking their presence. Before Voss could respond, the wind shifted, and for a brief moment, the shimmer of a colossal object flickered into view. It hovered silently in the sky above, a city-sized silhouette cloaked in light-bending tech. It vanished again before the others could react. Dax instinctively raised his weapon. Tell me I didn't just see a floating fortress. You saw it, Voss said grimly. And it's not alone. Mira tapped her scanner. There are at least 5 more objects in orbit, same cloaking pattern. Based on energy signatures, they're warships. Panic crept in, but was swiftly controlled. Earth was unaware. A cloaked fleet sat in Mars orbit, ready to strike. Epsilon hadn't just discovered them. It had been eliminated for doing so. The team retreated into a nearby cave system to regroup and relay a secure message. But as they activated their comms, Aeon froze. We are being watched. Out of the shadows stepped a figure, humanoid, tall, and metallic. Its skin shimmered like liquid chrome, eyes pulsating blue. Not a machine, not entirely organic. It spoke in perfect English, with a voice both ancient and synthetic. You do not belong here. Voss raised her rifle. Neither do you. The entity did not move. You are too late. Your outpost saw what it should not have. Its destruction was efficient. Earth is next. Luca scoffed. Nice of you to warn us. It is not a warning, the being replied. It is a courtesy. Then it disintegrated into particles and vanished. What the hell was that? Dax asked. A sentinel, Mira said. An advanced scout, like ours, but working for them. I think it was testing us. Voss didn't like being tested. We need to infiltrate that fleet. Easier said than done, Luca muttered. But not impossible. Aeon stepped forward. I can interface with the cloaking grid. They use a frequency modulation I recognize. We have one chance. The team ascended the ridge under cover of night, while Aeon worked to disrupt the cloaking field. When the veil shimmered again, they saw it fully this time. A sprawling command vessel, miles long, bristling with weaponry and guarded by smaller drones like wasps circling a hive. Using Aeon's interference, the team slipped through a maintenance hatch on the underside of the vessel. Inside, the ship was a fusion of living metal and hard tech. Organic tendrils pulsed through the corridors, merging with control panels that responded to thought, not touch. Dr. Patel was in awe. This isn't just a warship. It's alive. Biosynthetic architecture. Dax grunted. Great. We're inside a giant space beast with lasers. They navigated silently, avoiding patrols, some mechanical, others disturbingly organic. They reached the control nexus, where a massive holographic display showed Earth's orbital defense grid and attack trajectories. They're planning coordinated strikes: London, New York, Mumbai, Shanghai, Johannesburg, all synchronized, Mira whispered. Earth has no idea. Aeon accessed the core interface. I can upload a disruptor virus. It will expose the entire fleet's position, but it will trigger alarms. We came to stop this, Voss said. Do it. The countdown began. Red lights flashed. The ship roared to life, alerting its fleet. The virus spread like fire, and in Earth's skies, the cloaked ships appeared, shocking global defense systems into emergency activation. But the aliens responded swiftly. Defense drones closed in on the intruders within their core. The team fought their way out, using every explosive, every shot, every last ounce of strength. Dax stayed behind at the engine chamber, setting the core to overload. Tell Earth I died on Mars with my boots on. The explosion ruptured the hull. The team, minus Dax, escaped via emergency pod, crashing miles from the wreckage. They barely had time to breathe before Earth Command hailed them. Global cloaked objects detected. Is this your doing? Partly, Voss responded. Prepare for war. The alien fleet, now exposed, began shifting tactics. Some vessels retreated into orbit. Others advanced. Earth's defenses scrambled jets, launched missiles, and activated orbital cannons. It was all happening because 5 people had dared to uncover the truth. But it wasn't over. As they watched from the Martian surface, Mira pointed to the sky. One of them is moving differently. A second, even larger vessel uncloaked. It had not been in orbit. It had been buried beneath Mars' surface, dormant for centuries. This was the flagship, the command node of the invasion. Aeon stared, unmoving. That is not a ship. That is a hive. The queen is aboard. What queen? Voss asked. The one who commands them all. This war is not about territory. It's about extinction. Back on Earth, chaos erupted as the skies lit up. The first strike was minutes away. But now, Earth had warning. Earth had heroes. And Earth would not go quietly. Commander Voss loaded her rifle and looked to the heavens. This isn't over. It's just the beginning.